So for tonight's ad read, I thought it would be fun to learn about the history of timekeeping, or horology, as I've recently learned.
Is that a thing?
Yeah.
Oh.
So please welcome all the way from Frankfurt, famous German clock historians Fritz Kitzlenmelker and Manfred Kitzlenmelker.
Guten Abend, Damen und Herren.
Wow.
Hello.
No.
Thank you so much for joining us. So, talk about the history of horology.
Yeah. The history of horology is as tedious as it is horrifying.
In 1410, Nicholas of Cadan built Prague's magnificent astronomical clock, and shortly after, yes, laughter, the coward's response to oblivion. And shortly after had his eyes burned from their sockets by the city council so that he could never build such a clock for another country again. They say he died by throwing his body upon the gears, cursing those who blinded him, and breaking the clock he once loved.
His creation, much like his guts, bones, and sinew, reduced to waste and silence.
Wow, that's a lot. It sounds like Nicholas' clock needed one of Thorum's lifetime warranties, am I right?
Such an arrangement did not exist in the 1400s, but natürlich, yeah.
Okay, do you guys have any lighthearted facts about clocks or watches?
In Cambridge, one may gaze upon the corpus clock, which features a grotesque grasshopper-like creature that slowly consumes each passing second the sounds of its hourly chime created by dropping a chain through a wooden coffin upon its back.
The chronophage consumes moments happy and sad and excretes only silence. It's great for the kiddies. Hallo, Kinder.
Okay, well, Thorum's watches don't do that. They're wonderful, and they offer free worldwide shipping. This is not going how I planned.
Man make plan, Marisha, but the gods laugh. This point honed to a keen edge by the death clock, an invention designed to predict the hour of one's final breath. Of course, such predictions have no substance. The hour of doom keeps its own schedule.
Okay, we've gone a little off topic.
Time,
Can we?
like a relentless river, flows ceaselessly, eroding the very essence of our existence until we are but fragments, carried away into the abyss of oblivion.
Clocks, with their mechanical precision, stand as indifferent guardians of time, relentlessly ticking away the moments of our lives with unyielding determination.
And now,
As is inevitable.
our time has come to an end.
Gute Nacht.
So, Thorum, they got over 10,000 five-star reviews. This is one of their minimalist pendants. We love them. Go buy a watch from them. Matt, clock to you.
Okay. Now, I thought it would be interesting to get a little context, so I invited renowned German historians Fritz Kitzlenmelker,
Yeah, that's
and
right.
Manfred Kitzlenmelker
Yeah.
to talk about the history of RPG games. Take it away, Fritz.
Yeah, hello. RPG video games began when crude text-based amusements such as Kohl's Alles Höhlenabenteuer, known as Colossal Cave Adventure in America, developed in the mid-1970s.
Oh, that's very interesting. Yeah.
However, like life, this game has no goal. Players would type commands with futility, like hamsters on a wheel, searching for pointless treasure and eventually falling into a literal and figurative pit of despair.
Well, Worlds of Aria has lots of goals. You roll the dice to reveal the outcome of your choices because the game is inspired by actual plays such as Critical Role and RPGs like D&D.
D&D also inspired games such as Ultima, wherein the player assumes the role of the stranger, a faceless, nameless individual bereft of identity.
But do any of us truly know who we are? Our families, lovers, friends are nothing more than human lies. Tricks we play on our minds to continue the charade of existence.
Funny you should say friends, because in Worlds of Aria, which I would remind everyone has a lighthearted fantasy atmosphere, you can play with up to 3 friends. And they can join for free thanks to the Friends Pass that only requires 1 player to own the game. Don't you guys ever play fun games? Please? Jesus.
However, we have a new companion whose light-hearted personality may be more suited to your needs.
Please welcome from the Copenhagen Institute, Fräulein Jobba van Bieseswelt.
Hello. Yeah, my favorite video game is The Temple of Apshai, released on the TSR-80 console.
Well, that sounds amazing. That sounds super fun. May I ask why you like it, Joba?
Yes, it is monochromatic like the human heart, and even if your character does not move, the monsters emerge from the hollows to suffocate your inner spark, reminding you of your utter worthlessness. It reminds me of my childhood. Ha 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 ha.
And speaking of characters, you can choose between 12, each with unique skill sets, personalities, and voices. The game is now out on Steam, and they'll be offering a launch discount till October 8th. Special thanks to Fritz, Manfred, and Joba for the super happy facts.
The universe will slowly decay.
Until all matter is cold
Love
and dead.
nothing.
Get Worlds of Aria now on Steam at bit.ly/WOAriaCR. Matt, back to you.